that I just watched. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gamerlock's Casual, and today I'm going to be doing another anime related video. I'm going to be reviewing the anime Tokyo Ghoul, episode 1 of that anime. So, without further ado, let's just jump into the review. Okay, first thing happened in this anime, this episode. The beginning kicked off real quick. Like that escalated real quickly. We get a report. We get the newscast dudes telling us that there's some stuff going down in Aqua building, and then we see this girl eating eating a body, and the body she's eating slaps against the glass. That was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? It's like she slapped against the glass, and that's how you know that this was a serious moment. And we see this girl. Her name's Rise, by the way. She's a gal. We see her eating this body, and she's just having the time of her life eating this body. Like she's pouring blood all over her face and everything. Like she's loving that stuff. And we get this dude with a mask come out of the shadows on some Batman type of stuff, and then he's like, so how many limbs should I take away? Should I take away your fingers? Should I take away all your toes? Should I rip up your arms? Or how about rip up your arms and your legs? And then he started breaking his fingers. I don't know what he started doing with his fingers. He started doing something. But then they started talking, and then these wing feathers come out of his back, and he goes charging at the Rise, and she's able to escape and get out of there. And that dude seems real mad. He's like, give them back! He jumps on this little crane thing, and she's just chilling there like, I'm not gonna play with you anymore. And I think she's holding a wrench in her hand, and she throws it out on the building. Then we cut to the cafe shop with our main character, the protagonist, Kaneki. And Kaneki and his friend Hyde is talking in this place, in this cafe. And basically what they're talking about is Kaneki watching this girl that looked real cool, which is Rise, by the way. But he doesn't know that. He was watching this girl, Rise, and he basically wanted to library and stuff for a date. And Hyde was just getting weak, like, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. But good luck with that, whatever. And he looked over to this one girl, which is Toko, basically is a waiter there. We later find out she's a Ghoul, but she's a waiter, and then Hyde brings her over there, and he's like, basically just starts harassing her and makes her run off. And Hyde's like, what are you gonna do if I get kicked out of this place? Like, this is the only time I can admire her. Hyde leaves. He leaves his money there. Hyde bounces from the cafe, and she sits down, starts reading a book. Kaneki notices that she's reading the same book as him, and then he glares over at her. She notices it, and then he gets all say, and basically after that, the next scene is basically just him going home and talking to Hyde like, whoa, this is dope. She reads she's into the same author that I'm into, and she reads the same books I read, and yo, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna spit game next time I see her. And basically that's what he did. Next time we see them, he's with her. They're sitting down, conversating, reading, talking about the book they was reading. And then after that, a little while after that, we get a scene of those two about to part ways, but she puts on this little scared crybaby girl act, which is talking about the incidents and killings that have been happening near her, about the ghouls and all that, and how she's scared to actually go home by herself. And he says, no problem, I'm going to be a hero, and I'm going to walk you home to make sure nothing happens to you. They walk home. They go down this creepy pathway, which is supposed to be the pathway to her house, and we actually see Taka. I'm just gonna call her Taka. We see her actually notice those two. After that, we see that she really starts like somewhat seducing this guy. But she actually bites a chunk out of Kaneki's shoulder. She bites a chunk out of it. He falls to the ground like, oh, what the fuck? Like he's like really surprised. And he's just on the ground, surprised, really shocked, like what's going on. And then she is like, I'm hungry, I'm about to eat you, and then and then she just starts attacking this guy and torturing him. It's like a spider playing with his food. Basically, that's basically what I got from that situation. A spider playing with its food. Because that's basically what she's doing. She's playing with her food. Eventually, the hooks that was holding all those big metal bars came unhooked somehow, and they all fell on her, on Rise, and supposedly killed her. And then he's dead. Well, he's supposedly dead, about to be dead, and we see him in his trance. And so we see him in his trance where he's in water. He's naked. Rise is naked. The girl that just killed him. Fan service moment, by the way. Um, and after that, we hear voices and stuff in the background. The doctor trying to bring him back to life. And we actually hear the doctor say, take her organ, transplant the dead girl's organs into Kaneki's body. Because I guess his organs got crushed or was eaten or something. I don't know. But her organs end up being transplanted into his body. He wakes up in the hospital. His taste buds aren't the same. He's trying to eat. It's not the same. Nothing tastes the same. All the doctors is asking him, what's up? Why aren't you eating? And he's like, something just doesn't feel right. Like my taste buds aren't the way they're supposed to be. Like I can't. Everything tastes like shit now. And after that, the doctors tell him that Hyde was trying to get in contact with them, but Kaneki didn't want to see him, I guess. So he goes home, miserable, just chilling on the bed. When he hears the news guy on the TV say, talking about the Ghouls and how they are, and basically he was saying how Ghouls' tongues work differently than regular humans. Human food tastes terrible to them, and that's why he couldn't really eat anything at the hospital. Their actual humans are really the only way they can get their nutrients and live off of. And I actually, at some point in the episode, that somebody said, when a Ghou eats one human body, that can last them for an entire month. So what if these guys feed on just one person, they're straight, apparently. When they're full for a long time, apparently. So, going back to that situation, Kaneki gets nervous because he notices that human food hasn't been tasting the same to him ever since that incident with Rise. So he goes in the refrigerator, starts just smashing, go, start eating almost everything in the refrigerator because he wants to make sure that he's not a Ghou. He wants to make sure that human food actually does taste good to him, and he's not going crazy. But it's not working. Everything tastes nasty. Eventually he goes into the bag that Hyde brought him, because Hyde brought him a lot of stuff for when Kaneki returned home. So and left him a letter too. So Kaneki opens that bag, which has his favorite burger in there apparently. So he cooks that. I don't know how you cook a burger in a pot. Apparently he did. It's possible, I guess. Fuck it. He cooks that. He gets around to eat it, and he eats it. Like wait, going back before that. The burger he eats, he's really hesitant to eat it. Like he's like, yeah, he's very hesitant to eat it, but he actually takes a bite, and then it tastes nasty, I guess, and then he goes out because Hyde actually tells him that I think his favorite author is actually doing the book signing right now. So he goes out there. But when he goes out there, the book signing is closed. So he decides to go home. But while he's walking the street, he stops and he notices all these people. He starts his eye starts changing again. He starts drooling. He says, "Kids, children, man, woman, people, family." He just starts going crazy. Um, because he's getting hungry. He needs to eat. He needs to eat humans, but he hasn't been doing that, so he's going crazy right now. And he's basically getting the sensation to eat all these people. He's going like he's ready to eat, and all these people like this girl stops at one point and is like, "Oh, I wonder what's wrong with him." And then the dudes is like, "And get your dumb ass over here, man. Don't get involved with that." Um, he ends up going to his bathroom to stop from eating anyone. Then he goes back out the bathroom into his alleyway where he smells a scent that smells like his mother's home cooking. He goes there, finds a gal eating a dead body. He's like, "Well, how did I get attracted to the scent?" And the gal actually offers some of the body to him so they could eat. And another gal comes out of nowhere, and he actually compares Kaneki stumbling across that his food, I guess, to a dude cheating, on a dude cheating on his wife. He actually compared those two situations, so he's messed up in the head. After that, he's getting ready to kill him because he said, "If I found someone cheating on my girl, I would kill them, so I'm going to kill you." And then I see Taka come out of nowhere like a straight up boss and completely wreck this guy, like just show him who's boss. And she actually stabs this dude like at least probably 6 to 7 times, and both of his legs and his arms, probably even more, and within a couple seconds. So that's giving her some incredible speed feats right there. Probably putting her as supersonic. Probably. But after that, they go over. Taka actually goes over to Kaneki, and he's basically getting a sensation to eat this body, but he doesn't want to because he says, if I eat this arm, then my humanity is basically gone. I won't be human anymore, and he wants to remain human. But Taka actually says, well, you're gonna have to eat to survive, whether you like it or not. And she says, well, if you don't have the balls, that's what she meant to say, if you don't have the balls to eat by yourself, then I'll help you out. She grabs, I guess, a heart or an organ or something, and shoves it in his mouth. And that's basically right there the end of the episode. This episode, to me, was amazing. I loved it. I love animes like this, where it's a lot of gore, somewhat seriousness, but a little bit of community aspect, action in it, a good story. I'm very interested in the ghouls. That one guy at the beginning of the episode, the guy that had the mask on. I'm really interested to see who he was and who he works for, because he said that he was sent from the ones above, and we don't know who above is. So I'm very curious to see who above is, who he is, what his kind is. Because it didn't appear to be a gal, because his eyes wasn't black and white. I'm really interested to know more about Toka. I'm really interested in her. I want to see what's going to happen to Kaneki, how he's going to deal with becoming a gal. I'm just really interested in this anime so far. That first episode was just amazing. I loved everything about it. The animation in this anime episode, was on point. Like, they couldn't have done better with the animation on this episode. Yeah, that's it. I loved it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It was freaking amazing. I'm definitely going to be continuing to watch this anime. If you guys want me to continue to review this, then I will do so. Also, if you want me to review any other animes or manga, then I will do so also. I'm in the process of catching up to Bleach and One Piece, so I can review those because I know there's a lot of people who like that those animes. I will continue to review Naruto, Shippuden, the anime and the manga, and I'm out. Gaming Last Casual. Be sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And I'm out. Peace.